There, I got it out of the way. Okay, hello, we're live with the announcement of poop. I declare that we are officially started. Thalia, remember to toggle your name over so you're not accidentally role-playing as a different character. There, saved
Way
you.
ahead of you.
Saved you 5 minutes of, of shenanigans.
Oh, Maxon has shown up again.
Well, look at that. She's showing up to play. I'm going to just kind of fast-track this one today so that we can get right into it. Hello, welcome. This is Rime of the Frost Maiden. I'm Rin, the Dungeon Master. These are the wonderful players. We have sponsors, Grinding Coffee Co. for all your grinding coffee needs. It's Pride Month, so use their code for Pride-related stuff. It pops up on the website. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. Also, apparently I'm getting sick because my nose has just started to leak like a faucet. It's always fun. Excuse me.
Could be allergies.
It could be allergies. I also woke up not feeling very well either. But anyways, real talk. Go to the website Grinding Coffee Co. There is a discount for Pride Month, or you can use our code PartyWipeGames for a 10% discount. The current Pride Month code is 15. So I would rather encourage y'all to get a discount for stuff that goes to a good cause over us right now. It's not that huge of a deal. I won't even be mad because you can come back and use our code anytime. Our code will always be there. The Pride code is only there for the month. That being said, we'll go over character introductions, and I'm going to go in the order of the names that show up here on the overlay, which would be Frost is first.
Oh no, what did you do?
I know.
Hello, I'm Frost. I'm Frost. I'm playing King, the Paragon Cleric of Twilight.
Yeah. And then next up is Shane.
Hello. I'm Shane. I'm currently drinking some fucking Grinding Co coffee. It's pretty good. This is the Dioro, I think. I can't remember. It's pretty fucking delicious. I am playing Thalia Eldora, the wizard that has a shady past and is currently freezing her tits off.
Most people are in Icewind Dale. That's fair. Next up is Shay.
Hello everyone, I'm Shay, and I'm playing Advantis, the Ladrin Wizard. And I have a cute little pal named Houtini.
And next on is Dido.
Hello, hi, I'm Dido. I am playing the, I'm an elf. I'm playing a wood elf ranger. Slaughtered a moose and cut off its head and cut it up. And we also have a Chwinga named Adver. It's named Wall, but Adver.
Yeah. And last, our currently off camera is Kay.
Hello. Oh wait, no. Hey, it's Kay. I am playing Flurry, who is nice and warm and not freezing his tits off. Back at the town. I am a human druid wolf boy.
Wolf boy.
Woof woof. Alright, now go back to being muted while I fill out this form.
Yes. We see the camera shot back in the woods, not the woods itself, but the actual town, Lonely Wood, where Boy is curled up under several firs. Their nose is red and ruddy. They sneeze and they just continue to bundle up and just kind of wonder where everybody is, while the rest of them are deep in the woods, dealing with the events of the Elven Tomb and hunting the White Moose. Last week, y'all hunted the White Moose.
The Murder Moose.
The Murder Moose. It did take about a day for y'all to track it down, but when you did, or actually it took more than a day because you stopped to rest, on the second day you managed to confront the moose here at this Elven Tomb, where there's still some mysteries to explore, but a fight broke out between y'all and the Elder Moose, the White Moose, the Elder Moose. The White Moose and an elder frost druid who had inevitably suffered the effects of wild magic that had transformed them into a potted plant. The moose was slain, has subsequently been skinned and harvested for its meats by our resident huntress. But after a short rest to recover, and I'm going to turn your aura off because we've had a short rest.
I'm just gonna ritual cast it again.
Okay, I'm going to leave it on then.
Yeah.
I'm going to change it from this really, really
No, you
obnoxious.
don't like piss yellow?
Yeah, I don't like piss yellow.
You don't like yellow snow?
No, I don't. There you go. Less intrusive. Anyways, so let me give you. Oh, I lost all of my setup because I had closed the window to buy the stuff. Shay, you were about to say something.
I worship my new deity and take care of this new potted plant.
Okay. So,
That's my short rest.
Dido, you were going to say something?
2 plants.
2 plants, yeah.
Yeah, I take care of both plants.
Okay. Cool. So, you all see the, having a chance to get a good look at this place, you see there's 3 more of these elven statues that are situated inside of this little cavern. There is also passageways going this way, some stairs coming up, and then this little passageway leads to the underground passage narrows before ending at a wall upon which is a mounted oval mirror 7 feet tall and half as wide, encircled by a decorative stone frame.
Are the statues or the mirror giving off magic?
Yes.
What type of magic?
Yes. Specifically, the mirror is giving off divination, and I believe I told you. Did you write down what I told you for the other ones?
I think so.
Evocation for the...
And
Yes.
conjuration, right?
Yeah, evocation, conjuration, and transmutation for the dial.
Yeah, there you go. Those are what you're picking up. Because your aura extends out again, so...
Well, Master Bushimi, do you know what the statues do?
Not a clue!
Okay,
I'm just a bush!
but also a Sylvan guy.
Absolutely.
Wait. What was it that full moon thing said? It said something about the full moon needs one to gaze upon themselves. Conveniently, there's a mirror down there. Do you think the two are
Conveniently?
related?
I'll take a look in
Indeed.
there.
I believe you're right.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
While she does that, I'll walk over here to see if anything happens.
Does anything happen? Nothing happens. It's midday, so there's no moon out.
Mirror,
Well, we wouldn't know if it was
mirror,
midday anyways. It's dark all the time.
That's true.
Mirror, mirror.
It doesn't really
in the
specify
eyes.
if there's a moon out during this or not, but it's cloudy, overcast. Mirror, mirror, you were saying.
Mirror, mirror in the eyes. Show me someone who is quite nice.
Stand by.
Oh shit, does that actually do something?
No, I just want to finish pulling up my notes.
Oh, thank God.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean something doesn't happen, but just stand by.
I'm just a wizard, don't kill me.
Mirror, mirror in the snow, help me find a bag of blow.
I'm just a wizard who recited a magic spell. Don't kill me.
I'm just
Mirror,
a whittle.
mirror
I'm a
in
whittle
the
guy.
snow, help me find a man to blow.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Not me though.
Haha, hashtag not it. Where's my...
Hashtag minor character.
I am just a baby.
I's just a baby. Have you seen that? Have you guys seen that video? I always quote it, and no one ever realizes what it's from.
What is?
I's just a baby.
I feel like that's familiar, but
It's a TikTok, and there's a little girl, and her mom is either telling her to say thank you or say sorry for doing something, and she's like, "I'm just a baby." And then she goes, and then her mom tells her again, but like more firmly. And then she like yells, and she's like, "I'm just a baby!" And it's so cute, and I love it.
All right, so okay. When you go up and you say these words towards the mirror, it may not necessarily mean or be that you... It may not necessarily be the words that you recited that made something happen, but when you approach the mirror and you addressed it directly, you see that kind of like a drop of water hitting a still pond, there is a ripple that extends out from around the mirror. It just stays contained within the mirror's reflection.
I'm gonna touch the thing. I touch it.
You feel the surface of the glass.
Oh, cool. Okay. It didn't explode. Alright,
I have a feeling both wizards are about to die horribly.
well,
One would hope.
it's divination thing. And it's a mirror.
I've got a silly idea if you want to think about that for a moment.
I love
Sure.
silly ideas. Especially ones that get players killed.
Standing on the full moon, Thalia takes out her magnifying glass and then casts Mage Hand. Using the shining reflection of the crystal dais, she's going to try and move the magnifying glass around in such a way that she might be able to poise it in such a spot so she can gaze upon her own reflection from a weird angle. Yes, I understand it's really silly.
Give me an Arcana roll.
Alright. 18. You activate the evocation spell and die.
Interesting.
Alistair Black Mage. Black look like, hey, what the fuck?
Yup. So okay. You angle this mirror in such a way that the has a name. What was it called? The piece of the.
It's not dais, but
No, it's not. I know what you meant, but it has a specific name that we talked about, and I'm trying to find where it's written. It started with a G. It's so hard to find. Moon dial, triangle, gnomon. The gnomon.
Gnomon. Like a gnome.
Like a gnome, but it's a
Gnome.
gnomon. It's a gnomon.
Gnomon.
So you angle it to reflect the gnomon, and so what you end up doing while you're angling it is in this perpetual darkness that is Icewind Dale, you do catch a glint of the moonlight on it to not just reflect off of the glass but onto the gnomon, which makes the shadowed portion of the gnomon fall across the full moon face. Yavantis, because I don't put an R at the end of it, Yavantis, when you make contact with it, and at the same time Thalia is attempting to get you killed, you hear the words from the inscription ripple again in Elven through your mind, and you hear, "Gaze upon your own face and find who you seek."
Ooh. Flurry Snowboy.
Ah, I see. So that becomes this instead.
The mad wizard Hallister.
You find that he is gazing upon you instead.
Oh no. Oh no.
I see my back.
Hey, Kay.
Hello, Rin.
Let me have a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, that's not my best. Oh wait, no wait.
You're a
This
druid.
is-
I hope it is.
I looked up an intelligence mixed up.
I was like, I hope you're good at wisdom. You're a druid.
Oh, wisdom was my dummy
That's one of my bads.
It's all good, thank you.
Do you want this box, Ren?
The what?
Do you want this box?
It's a
Oh, no,
16.
thank you. Okay. Defined by how well you target in the sort of physical connection.
I'm taking that
Okay.
right here.
So the save modifier.
Oh wait, I can take off my exhaustion, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Which doesn't really impact that too much.
Yeah,
So-
I just saw it on my.
Well, it doesn't impact saves until 3 exhaustion.
Do you happen to have a picture, a possession, a garment, a body part, lock of hair, bit of nail, or the like that belongs to Boy?
Well, I do have personal knowledge or personal experience with them.
But that's not what I'm asking.
Rin, is it the last item in my inventory, please?
But you're not the one doing this.
I know.
I also don't want to know why you have a body part belonging to Flurry Snowboy.
Wait.
No, not that.
Wait.
Kate, get over here.
Wait. What
I
do you have that's mine?
like it.
Kate.
It works with my secret so well.
Do you have anything from your friend?
No, stop. This was an out of character question.
Yeah,
You can't translate it into in character. I'm trying to get information from you. Do you have any of the things I asked?
Oh, no.
Okay, thank you. Worst kind of metagaming, accidental metagaming. Alright, on his dislocated, target is infected, which is not the case, so there's a -5 for being familiar with them, so Flurry's wisdom save becomes an 11, which isn't a bad thing, because nothing bad happens to them. When you gaze upon the mirror, you end up seeing Flurry Snowboy bundled in all of the furs. It seems like they've managed to actually catch a fish, but they are suffering the effects of quote-unquote exhaustion from being sick, from having waded out into the freezing water the day before when you all had left him. But you see them trying to stay warm and relax in the inn back in Lonelywood. You see it clear as day.
I'm going to make a mirror like this.
You're like what?
Come here, Oceus.
Oh, I'll mute myself again.
Look at what I did.
You see Boy.
That boy?
Yep, that's Boy.
You do that?
Uh-huh. It's a divination mirror.
So you want a mirror that you can watch people?
Excellent.
I will have to make one because I think this one's like embedded in ice. And too big to carry anyway.
It's not. It's up against stone.
Oh, it's embedded in stone.
It's not embedded, but yeah.
It's up against stone.
You tried moving it?
Does it look like it can move?
Have you tried moving it?
I'm gently gonna try moving it. I don't want to break it though.
It does not move. It feels fixed in place.
Feels fixed in place.
Did you see anybody or just Flurry?
I imagine it works. I know what kind of spell this is, right? Do I know what kind of spell this is?
You want to make an Arcana roll?
I do. 15.
15. Let's see here. 1 second. Thank you, Photoshop. I didn't need your announcement right now. Not even using you. Oh. Okay, I like that ruling. Cool. So I looked something up, and basically from Xanathar's guide, the DC equals 15 plus the spell's level, and if the spell is cast as a class spell and the character is a member of that class, the check is made with advantage, which is going to be this case. So in this instance, the DC would have been 20, which you make with a 25. You know that this is a scrying spell.
It's scrying magic. We can look in on people. And you said it's built in, it's secured in the stone.
The mirror didn't move when you tried to pull it down.
Work on people?
Can I, while the scry is still up, am I able to change it to myself?
You want to scry on yourself?
I just want to see if I can change the person,
Okay.
like mid scry.
So how do you plan on changing it?
Eventus.
Make a wisdom save, please.
I willingly fail.
Thank you. you see yourself looking at yourself in Oshis in a mirror, and it does that thing where it makes 1,000 versions of you. And as you're looking at the 1,000 versions of you, hello announcement. Heyo, thanks for the subscription, Pat. Hello, welcome.
Heyo.
Evantis, as you're looking through the mirror reflection of yourself, mirroring out into 1,000,000 different parallel Evantises, one of them doesn't follow the mirror motion, and it turns and it looks at you, and as the two of you lock gazes, something squirms across the left eye and disappears behind it.
I'm gonna roll something here. Okay.
You don't freak the fuck out.
I don't freak the fuck out.
Oshis,
Can
you
you
also
can
see...
you find animals?
Did you see that?
A whole bunch of views? Yes, I see a whole
No.
bunch
Did
of
you,
You
did you
see a
the
whole
me-
bunch of yourselves, too.
Did you see the me that didn't act like me?
Did Did I see the her that didn't act like her?
No, you did not.
Oh, no, I didn't.
You see a lot of them.
I'm gonna shift the image again, and I'm gonna send you a little thingy.
Ling Long. Hello, Dougler. It's not the end of the game today. Thank you for the raid. Hello, people. Settle in. Enjoy. I'm waiting on a thing from Shay. Boom, 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 boom. Was correct for once. It's all right. You did good. You did good. I need elaboration. Okay. 1 second. That's gonna take a little more digging because I didn't come prepared for that information today. Not a problem, but it's gonna take a minute. Let's see.
Oh, say we wanted to hunt some deer. Just say deer and it'll work.
When you say deer, looking at the mirror, nothing happens. Well, actually, that's not true. Because that would kind of be misleading for how it was actually working with the moose. When you say deer, it does zoom in on what you could assume was the nearest set of deer. It's a buck, a fawn, and a little baby deer are all kind of moving through the forest, grazing for what little grass can still peek through the snow.
Right. Interesting magic.
Where is
Not very interested in magic, so go back to guarding the door.
What are you all talking about?
Apparently that mirror shows you people and things that you asked it to see.
Oh, interesting. And you found anything intriguing?
Okay. Let me see if It tells me information about your question, and I'm trying to narrow it down. I think that might be it there.
She was able to look in on Flurry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, there it is. Okay. That's what I'm looking for. Okay.
Hey, Mr. Bush, down there.
Ooh, I have names. Okay. Does this bring anything up when I search for it? No. Great. What about this one? No, because that would be easy, Blizzard. Okay. Do. 'Cause- 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 'cause-
white light there, Frost? But it just got incredibly. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, all the light reflecting off my computer is hitting my face.
Looks
I am
very
now
smelly.
Frostwind the White instead of Frostwind the Grey.
Oh, how adorable. Okay. So I'm actually a little disappointed in what I'm finding. I don't hate it. Just doesn't quite work with what we had, so I'm gonna change some stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Do you have to... Trying to make sure this works within the confines of the spell and not be super revealing, unless you want it to be. Verbal somatic material, which doesn't matter, but we've established that. Okay. How subtle are you being about trying to scry on these individuals?
Trying to be subtle.
Okay. Then please make me a stealth roll.
Oh, fun.
And Oshis, who is standing right next to you, please make me a perception roll.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Yeah, no.
you literally called her over to you. Okay.
There wasn't even a chance.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. I need to see your sheet real quick, Shade.
Just my stat would have done your stuff.
I'm going to add something because it makes sense. Let's see here. It is. You have a new language proficiency because it makes sense.
Yay!
Okay. Now that we can get back to this, now that I found what I needed, because boy howdy does Wizards of the Coast not make it easy to find what I needed, or workable with what we had intended. It would have been great for your thing to have elaborated a little deeper on what you're getting into. But Oshis Givantis whispers something that doesn't sound like it should be uttered under natural tongue, and it sounds even weirder coming from an elven tongue that usually sounds more melodic and sing-songy. When you utter these two words, or what you think are words, it sounds like there's at least one imaginary number and a color that also manifests through it. What ends up coming up is... I'm going to need to make a roll. Let's see here. This is why it's fun to have stat blocks. Really? Okay. Now I need to find... And the music stopped again. Absolutely love this bot.
Bot, stop being lazy.
Bot, stop being lazy. I'm in chapter 2, which closed itself for some reason. This one, that was still open apparently. There we go. Alright, let's see here.
I have a question real quick. Was that language by any chance undercommon?
It was not. Okay. So I'm going to make a saving throw here. Okay. Now I need to see if there's a DC on this or if I just use yours. I'm going to just use yours.
Most wands and stuff have a default DC of 15.
Alright, I'll go with a default of 15. So that's my roll. And per the scrying rules, you are familiar. So it's a -5 to their roll, which still puts it ahead. And I need a not a hypothetical. I need an actual, is this something Yavantis has on her?
Okay.
Do you have a picture, possession, garment, body part, lock of hair, bit of nail, or the like? Does Yavantis realistically have this anything like that on them?
The only way I would be if that's where I got my arcane focus from, because it never really specified.
I can't see why you would have that, given your background.
Okay.
So no.
Then no, just close off my back.
Okay.
Unless
So
that counts.
So with the -5, the DC is still beaten by their save,
Okay.
but barely. It was very close. So when she utters these words, the mirror starts to ripple, and instead of producing a clear picture again, like you guys had, it just stays cloudy instead. Now to figure out why the music stopped. Why the music stopped. Yeah, flip cassette to side B, exactly. No, it's just that the Discord bot is really, really shitty.
There is another thing, and feel free to tell me if this isn't possible.
I was playing about with my magnifying glass outside, but nothing seemed to happen. Did you guys have any luck in here?
Yes. I'm not there.
Very strange mirror.
Yeah, the mirror was showing us boy and here.
No. How fascinating. I wonder if it has any practical uses.
More practical than spying on people?
Well, from what I saw, I was watching you until Vantis your magnifying glass. It looked like when the light moved, it
No.
at least that's when I was called over.
Given longer study, we may be able to play around with the other faces of the moon.
Not like we can take this.
It's just me, or does Dada keep getting really quiet towards the end of her sentence?
Sorry, my microphone was not where it usually is.
Okay, fair enough.
Shay, for your question, you would have to specifically ask for that.
Okay.
And is that something you want to look at right now?
I glance back over my shoulder, see everybody's behind me.
Mhm.
Nah.
You sure? Because I can.
Yes.
Rolling
No,
macro.
yeah. No, actually I will.
Yes?
Yeah, this is a good opportunity.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna change this title because it's dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I'll miss you all.
Wanted to see. Okay. So, this is now changed. I'm gonna also delete that information. Boop. There we go. Okay. Yavantis mutters something, and with everybody so close, it comes along the lines of "Show me the crash," and it brings up an image out in what looks like the snowy reaches of Icewind Dale. You all end up seeing a large, strange object that resembles a massive seashell crashed into the dirt.
Oh, dope.
Yep. Emerging from the seashell appears to be what could be assumed is the front hull of a boat attached to the seashell, as well as several long squid-like appendages that kind of emanate from the sides and from the front of it. The creatures, not so much, just because I'm stealing the artwork from a handout that is connected to this, but everybody can see on the mirror this crash site.
Haha, sea monster, I turned the channel off.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, what was that?
Does this trigger any memories?
You tell me.
Okay.
The amnesia was your background.
If it's okay with you, I'd like to, just kind of think on this a little bit.
Is that good with the rest of you? That's a pretty revealing thing to specifically request.
I mean, I've watched you use this.
Uh-huh.
You had to have been looking for whatever that was.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know I was going to find anything.
You had to have been looking for it.
Yeah, you know how I have, dreams?
Do I?
Does she?
Asking, does Oshus know about how you have dreams?
She probably says she has a lot of weird dreams about creatures.
I mean, yeah?
I thought maybe... I don't know. Maybe it's kind of... Maybe Maybe this means my dreams are memories. Maybe, I don't know. I wasn't sure. I just know that they were recurring. So
You should talk about this later.
yeah, later. Later sounds good.
Definitely later.
Definitely later.
How does everybody else feel about this?
Can I? The DC is probably going to be crazy because I have no fucking idea what that is. But
Very likely.
can I try and rack my brain to make a history roll to work out if
I will
like that.
allow history or arcana.
that's the same, but I'll go for Arcana. Fuck.
Nope.
I
no
more
idea.
so want to have this conversation in private. She has described these dreams.
Mhm.
It's just interesting to put an actual picture with it.
Yeah. So, Thalia has no idea.
Although
She said,
Faith definitely has
Probably
no
gonna be-
idea.
That's really cool looking. Who would have thought?
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't recognize this either. So nobody's really sure, but it's definitely strange. Flurry, Flurry. The scrying goes both ways. No.
I'm kidding. I just saw everyone else rolling, and I was like, ooh.
Ooh. Yeah.
we
No
should,
idea
let's check out the rest of this place.
Also, yeah. Also, if this mirror was activated by something that you did, Thalia, then this mirror probably is attached to that thingy out there.
The Gnomon.
Yeah, I don't know how to transport that too,
though.
and I don't think it's very conducive to take one without the other if they're both here.
Well, previously, this place wasn't mapped, so perhaps people don't know about it. We could simply just not tell people about it for a time and come back when we have the means to.
I've hunted around here for years, and I've never found this place.
Well, I'm marking it on our map now.
Now, what was it
Make
about those
me
hardware?
a survival roll to mark it on your map.
Did I do it right, Oshis?
So I'm gonna pull y'all over to the map, and let me do something real quick.
I actually think we're a little farther north than that. If calculations are right in the amount of time it took us to get here.
So here's the map.
Here's the map.
Here's Lonelywood,
I will.
right here. It's not letting me, because I'm not on the GM layer. So that's Lonelywood. Alright, and so Ivantis goes and is like, I totally know where we are. And they're like, I'm gonna plop it here on the map. And so they go and they're like, it's over here. Oh, it's on the GM layer, excuse me. And they're like, aha! Map!
Map! I proudly show the map to Oshis, convinced I put it in the right
Is
spot.
that the direction we've been traveling?
No.
Yeah, that's not. We didn't go over any water to get over there.
Oh. It's true.
You technically didn't really. Well, the river is the black line. Yeah, no, you didn't cross any water.
Huh.
We should be. We're right here.
No, that's wrong. It's actually right here.
I'm pretty sure whoever does this next should probably
Go ahead. Everybody can
Assist.
take a shot at it.
Well, that's what I was trying to do, and I corrected you, but you had already rolled.
Does all our trying to figure this out count as assisting?
No, because the only person who would actually be able to tell the map would be. Thank you, Kay. Kay manifests from beyond and rolls a 7. No.
Clearly, I rolled that and not.
Kaith, you're not trained in survival, right?
Me, no, but Flurry is.
Kaith,
Yes,
Oh,
I
I
am.
thought you said.
you
Kay.
are?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well,
Plus the +7.
that's true.
It's
Kaith,
totally as animal.
Kaith,
roll
you place it a little bit better, at least under your own assumption. And so, given the fact that you didn't cross a river or anything, you're probably like, it's actually right here.
It's like it being this way, not the other way. You know, he, like takes the map, turns it around. Like there you go.
Yep. Please, everybody give me a wisdom roll as you look at the map that Kaith had marked. Or the spot that Kaith had marked.
Straight wisdom?
Yep.
Straight wisdom.
Actually,
6.
it's Pride Month, so it's gay wisdom.
Yeah, that's true.
True, fair point,
Yeah.
fair point. You got it.
Everybody give me a gay wisdom roll.
Oh yeah, totally
Jesus
have
Christ.
advantage on that.
Queer wisdom, please.
Yeah, pure wisdom. So Yavantis is the only one who doesn't immediately recognize that where Kaith had pointed to is at the top of the mountain called Kelvin's Cairn. You didn't climb a mountain.
Yeah, that's not quite right either.
God damn it. Thalia is untrained in survival, but let's see for a nat 20.
Has any of this
No.
place shifted?
Thalia attempts to mark the map on where they think it is, and they're like, no, you simpletons.
It's in the middle of a lake.
Clearly somebody with vast intelligence such as myself knows exactly where the map where the tomb truly is, and they point to the middle of Mare Duladon.
You know, there's an easy enough way to figure out how to get back, and that's marking a trail
Indeed.
on our way back.
Yeah, okay, that sounds good.
There are still a couple of hallways to check out before any other
If
animals.
only you had your druid
If only we
who
had
can
a
do
druid.
druidic markings.
That's not actually where it was. I was just getting it out of the lake.
I'm gonna go down one of the hallways and take a look at one of the doors.
All right. Which hallway in particular, and which door?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go this way.
I will recast my detect magic ritually to keep it up.
You spend 10 minutes while Oshis heads down. So, in the 10 minutes that it's going to take to cast this ritual, Oshis, you head down. This door is currently open.
Actually, that's a fair point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't recast it. I'll wait
Alrighty.
when we got stuff.
So down this way, Oshis, what you end up seeing is a large room. And the description for it is as follows. That's not what I need. Did I close it like a dum-dum? I sure did.
Excuse me.
Nope, it's actually open. Okay. It's not locked anymore because it was already opened. This circular chamber has an intricately carved, domed ceiling 20 feet high. A beam of light shines down from the top of the dome, illuminating a rectangular stone sarcophagus. This guy. Someone has turned this tomb into living quarters. As evidenced by a rack of drying herbs and an unfurled bedroll behind the sarcophagus.
Well, I mean, she was sleeping with a dead person. Are there any, like, engravings on the sarcophagus to indicate who it is?
Technically, yes. So, on top of the sarcophagus, the contents of a herbalism kit is spread across the top of it. It looks like it's a work table. There is nothing visible to see into the sarcophagus. There's no writing on it. No, it's just a plain stone sarcophagus.
We need a hand, right?
Hmm.
Who wants to help me push?
Oh.
I can, but I likely won't be of much assistance whatsoever. Look at
I
these
can
little
help
nerd
with that.
arms.
Is there actually a book on here?
It's an herbalism kit, as described.
Oh, herbalism kit.
Yeah, we can take that for Flurry. Maybe they can do something with it.
Yeah, and collect the dried herbs as well. For that.
Oh, trying to open this thing.
I will let you roll, and I will assist you.
The Harangon rolls up his sleeves and reveals the arms, the gun show that is Cathanod. Oh my god, that picture! Look at those fucking arms. Got the vein popping out and everything. Yeah, please make a roll, and you have advantage for the assist.
And those are just my front legs.
Just strength or athletics?
Well, no, if you look closely, you can see those gams are pretty thick too.
Yeah, I know, that's why I was like, and those are just my front legs.
Thank goodness for the advantage, because we talked a good game hyping this boy up.
See, one side is he's a sweet guy, that's why it's low, he didn't want to show off to anybody, but he's like, ah, fuck it, whoops, flips a lid. I have to go see a veterinarian later, because my pythons are sick.
Pythons eat rabbits, so that's really horrifying at the same time.
That's he conquered the pythons, they work for him now.
So, what is your... It doesn't give a DC for moving this, but it gives a weight limit. So, how...
15 strength.
Let's see. And Shees, what's your strength?
It's a +1. A 12.
Okay, 12. So then, lifting and carrying, your strength score determines the amount of weight you can bear the following terms of
Strength score times 30.
Yeah, so times 30.
Okay,
So what did you say yours was?
15.
So 450.
Oh, easy. Okay. With the assistance, the two of you slide this lid off. It flops over to the other side, and immediately this room is filled with the stench of rot and decay. Inside the sarcophagus, obviously, is a corpse. The corpse kind of resembles... actually, it doesn't kind of, it completely resembles the mad woman who had tried to attack you, but being wonderfully preserved by the cold, they look like they are... Actually, they look like they have started to mummify with a delayed decomposition due to the cold, but that's all I can tell you right now.
Does it look like I could get an intact hand?
Perhaps.
This looks an awful lot like the druidess.
She was sleeping with a dead twin.
She also mentioned
Oh.
revenge.
Oh, it's so bad.
Do you think this is why she was so upset?
I am. I would be surprised if she wasn't.
Avantis is going to take out 2 points and set one each in the eyes. Just respectfully.
Oh, sheesh. Is this when you chop off the hand?
Yes.
As you set the coins over, you hear just like a rip and cutting sound as Oshis pulls one of the hands of this mummified corpse off.
Oh,
Okay.
Whereabouts is the beam of light?
Yes.
Cool.
It's from the ceiling.
Yeah, is that... I'd imagine it's natural lighting just seeping through the ceiling, right?
You'd imagine.
I am.
You don't see a hole in the ceiling, though.
I don't have enough mirrors. I'd take out a dagger and play around with it and try and see if I can't get a nice reflection going.
Okay. You don't.
Ah, crud.
Okay.
Hey Bush, Dingleberry. What was its name?
It was
That's
Buscemi.
That's Lord Bushimi.
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi.
Did our other plant friend, did she have anything of import in here?
Ah, well, her sister. Well, you already found and desiccated her.
I didn't.
Yeah.
No, you were quite respectful. And for that, I will reward you. And it throws a berry at your forehead.
Ooh, thank you. I eat the berry.
You heal 1 point.
Yay. I was full, but I'm obeying my new deity.
Everybody sees that Yovantis' lips are... It's like when you eat a lot of candy and your tongue starts to turn blue. That's what's happening here.
I'm also going to I'm gonna prestidigitate and just clean the body, and that kind of thing.
It doesn't work
Okay.
because it's a rotting corpse. Doesn't quite work that way.
Just be careful with those berries, because if they stain your lips blue, I won't be able to tell when you're freezing to death.
Haha. Oh.
Look here. Met a tiefling along the way.
Anything else in here, guys?
Is there any way to tell how she died?
Yes.
You just ripped your arm off.
She didn't die from losing a hand. How do you figure out?
Medicine.
There you go.
If she
I'll
wasn't dead
assist you.
beforehand, she's dead now.
Haha, beforehand.
3. I have no hand. I
There
have
you
no hand.
3. She might have died from blood loss to a sudden hand loss injury.
Lucius, you killed her.
I did not kill her.
Well, then how do you explain how she died?
I explain exactly how she died.
CSI zoom
Oh,
in
yeah.
on everything.
She's does the Sherlock zoom out. So
Well, you see.
the check determines that her death occurred months ago, but the cold, slow decomposition of the body. It doesn't say. That's not helpful. You take the time to check her body over, and you see that, wow, it's not a helpful explanation of what caused it, and a medicine check wouldn't reveal that information. So let's see if what I can give you that actually helps with this question. Oh my god, did the music player really stop again? I hate this thing so much. Yeah, no, even my expanded book doesn't give any more. It looks like with the markings on her neck and some bruises she has on her body that were also preserved from the cold, that she died from physical abuse, and not at the hands of like a creature.
She was killed by somebody. You see the marks here and here? That's kind of looks like she makes like a hand grip. Like bruising from a really rough grip.
Specifically, with that natural 20, it looks like she might have been choked to death.
And
Well, hopefully, whoever did that is already dead.
Could be.
And
don't know.
Well, unless someone knows how to speak with the dead, then
I don't
you
do
should
magic.
mention Owen.
I'm a few cleric lessons short, I'm afraid.
I will leave the magicking up to the magicers.
You're a ranger. You have magic eventually.
Not yet.
Evantis will just give a bow to this woman and whisper a small prayer that she rests peacefully.
Keith will actually do some prayers for her with his holy symbol out.
Oh, rabbit god who hops in heaven.
I'm gonna go check the other one.
I pray to my my god Bushimi.
Thalia clips through the world and dies.
And then clips through Juventus, goddamn, I'm all over the place today.
Evantis will help with the thingy back too.
The thingy?
Oh yeah, covering it back up.
Oh, the wizard is going to help put it back up?
She'll supervise
with her noodly arms.
She'll
Noodly arms.
Yeah. Noodly arms, roll me your athletics to lift that lid.
Sure.
Because Keith said he was assisting.
Natural 20.
Jesus
Nice.
Christ. What's your strength score?
0.
So a 10?
A 10, yes.
Roll score, yeah.
Then that's 300, apparently. That doesn't right.
You are not able to lift it. Because at 300, you cannot lift this lid.
So yeah, she's like, you see her, and she's trying, Kate. Just
She's
like,
trying.
Help
She-
one
her-
arm on
her-
her to help lift it.
Yeah, like, here's the thing. It's not that you failed to do it. Your posture and your lifting technique are all great. It's just beyond your ability to do.
Alright, Keith, I'll assist you.
Sounds good.
Okay, Keith, you are able to lift it. You guys utilize proper leverage and lifting. Meanwhile, Oshis has headed to a new door.
These things so heavy.
Okay. Is engraved with a white semicircle with its rounded edge facing towards the right. The door is locked.
Thalia, can you do the thing with your magnifying glass?
I can try. With the cloud cover, it was difficult to find a position, but I'll give it another go. Just shout out if anything happens. Thalia will oblige and walk outside. What way did you say the semicircle was going?
Yes.
Right.
The rounded edge facing towards the right.
Facing towards the right. None of these face towards the right.
Well, if you're walking up this side...
You're not wrong. Dear God, Wizards of the Coast, how did you fuck this up?
I mean, if you're facing this way, then
let's see
then
here.
it would be this one.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's a really good educated guess. Good job.
Facing to the right.
Facing to the right. None of them are facing to the right. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm going to come out here, take out my magnifying glass, and try and using Mage Hand to get a better angle away from my noodly self. Try and get
where are you positioning the mirror?
That is a good question. I think I want. Well, firstly, it's not a mirror, so it probably.
Whatever you're using for this reflection.
But
the mirrored surface.
I wanted to try and cut through the cloud cover to shine a bit of light on this thing in such an angle that it then reflects to here.
So where are you positioning it so that it does that?
Probably over here somewhere. I don't know how sundials or moon dials work.
Well, it works with shadows.
Yeah, in that
Shadows.
case.
Well, that's where the shadow is on the map.
Oh.
In that case, then yeah, I probably want to be over here.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Here, I'm going to try.
Okay. Make this.
I'll stand here and have Mage Hand here.
There you go. All right.
So I can see better.
Roll again for me. Same roll I had to do last time, which I don't remember now. I think it was
Arcana. And I got the same roll.
the same roll. Well, then I'm going to go ahead and say that it works. Because y'all don't have access to Moonbeam for quite a while, so I'm not going to deprive you of this because Wizards of the Coast felt this should be a level 1 adventure.
You guys have Moonbeam at level 1, right?
Yeah, you guys have Moonbeam. You guys don't have Moonbeam? To be fair, it's only a second level evocation.
Not for 2 more levels. Maybe they want you to
It's a
come
second.
back, I
It's a
guess?
second level evocation for that character who didn't come with you. So the reflection is enough because I reward creative storytelling to shine upon it. And Oshis, when it does shine down, you hear the sounds of it unlocking and. A knock spell or a similar magic would also open the door. It pushes open easily from the inside. Oh, that's fun. So, with that said, who takes knock? Am I right?
It's still a second level spell.
I guess
It
they
is.
wanted you to come
It
back
is.
here. It's not like, oh, there's a bunch of weird stuff. We'll come back later and re-examine this place.
You'd think that, but we all saw that y'all couldn't clearly mark the map. So, how would you even get back here? Inside. Breadcrumb trail. Yeah, perfect. The wild animals that live in this place, whose protector you murdered. This circular chamber has an... Oh, go ahead.
Or the person who was raised by wild animals.
Maybe. This circular chamber has an intricately carved, domed ceiling 20 feet high. Wait, is this the same one? It is. It's the same description. Wow, that is just unhelpful.
Okay.
It's basically the same room, just sans living quarters.
Yeah, basically.
There might be a more exciting dead body in this one.
The underground passage narrows... Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Fuck, where did it go? Ah, here we go. Excuse me. Circular chamber, intricately carved dome, 20-foot high ceiling. A beam of light shines down from the top of the dome, illuminating a rectangular stone sarcophagus.
Does this one have any markings?
Nope.
Stone, tombstone.
Mm-mm.
I get ready
Well,
and,
just-
I take out 2 coins.
Well, y'all
We
gotta move it
don't need
first.
another hand, so I was gonna keep this one closed.
I feel like giving them 2 coins though. I will help anyone
Dave?
in need, even the dead.
I can't open it.
I'm strong. I'll help.
Not really strong. You just have good lifting technique.
Oh, a little
11.
worn out from moving the lid a couple times.
So it's not so much that it's a failure. It's just that it's going to take time because your lifting, pushing, whatever capacity does make it. So it takes a while. And what you end up seeing once you push this lid loose is that there is a withered corpse of an elf in tattered robes. As the sarcophagus is opened, the rush of air disturbs the cadaver's robes, which have mostly crumbled to dust. The sarcophagus also contains the following items: an unstrung bow, 6 silvered arrowheads, a wooden cup with a winged fish etched on the side.
Is the event still detecting magic?
She
I'm just gonna cast it now. Just gonna spin the spell slot.
In the 10 minutes it takes for Kate to push this aside, Yvantis spends 10 minutes ritual casting Detect Magic. There is no magic detected here.
None of it's magical. Those are silver though.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I would like to take.
Excuse me. The light that shines down on the sarcophagus is a minor magical effect. A cantrip, maybe.
Oh. Also, that light's magical. I take out the 2 coins and I put them in the eyes.
As you try to find eyes, you see that this body has long since lost its eyes through deterioration. And as you stick your fingers into the eye sockets to set the coins, there's the soft clink of metal upon metal. Like whoever entombed this corpse into this tomb had already taken care of the corpse with its own funeral rites.
Oh, okay. I gingerly take my coins back and give it a bow.
You dig your fingers into the eye sockets and pull out 4 coins.
I put the 2 that were originally its back.
You put the 2 blackened coins back in from where the inner goop had melted. You take out some Purell and sanitize your fingers. Oshis, you are very aware that these fingers had been digging around inside of the skull of a dead elf, and no amount of Purell will get them clean.
Prestidigitation. Poof.
She then prestidigitates her fingers clean, but the memory is still there.
I mean,
Look, she had her she was
I was
elbow
like, she
deep in a cadaver, not.
I was like, she
not-
just watched me just rip off the hand of a dead woman.
Yeah, but this is different from, the magic fingers. Literally eye fucking a skull.
Well, you can maybe just give like a small tribute in return. Maybe some flowers. Do flowers grow up here? I go look for
Not a
flowers.
lot of them.
I remember
Do
I have
that
to
on
help.
your own.
I remember I have to help put that back. So
I could make arrows out of those arrowheads.
sure, if you want.
So,
I
we're...
could-
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I could probably restring that bow too. But somebody else can have it if they need it or want it.
Well, you're the pragmatic one.
take the bow and the arrowheads.
All right.
And I put in those 2 coins as payment.
You put 2 coins back into the goopy eye sockets.
Yes.
Okay. Now what?
We have a hand.
Right, I
Have a
have to help
hand.
put the sarcophagus thingy back on.
Just slowly push it back.
You've got a handle on the situation.
Haha.
Yeah.
But once that's back on, there's a magic sarcophagus.
There is a magic sarcophagus. You guys see Thalia trying very hard to keep angling reflections.
Oh, good. You're out. I didn't want it to lock you all in there, so I.
Well, hang on. Keep holding it right there.
Well, hang on. Hold that thought.
Okay, everybody's here.
God. Even though they're cantrips, they take a lot of effort when you have to do them for 10 minutes straight.
Uh-huh.
Longer, even.
Do we have all the ingredients for this ritual?
Do you have all the ingredients for this ritual?
Check
Yes,
my
we do.
ingredient list.
Do you?
I think the hand was the only hard thing to get.
The hand was the only thing we didn't have.
The other things were like a pine cone and some stuff.
Yeah, and I asked if this tree was a pine tree, and I took some pine.
You did. You did take some pine needles. So, where are we heading?
To the brazier.
To the brazier. All
To the
right.
raw.
So please, place all of the ingredients needed into the brazier,
Place them all.
which is
The
Hand.
hand.
Twig.
A
twig,
Yep. Hand,
Pine
twig,
cone.
pine cone,
A feather.
feather,
And a flame.
and fire.
Where's fire?
Fire. Magic.
Such as,
Firebolt.
does firebolt ignite things?
It does.
Does it say so?
It does.
Does it?
And
Yes.
here I was thinking about taking Create Bonfire.
Okay. Flammable object hit
All right.
is
Foosh! Flame.
flame.
Flame. It
Look
works.
what I have created.
A green flame erupts from the brazier. Green flame.
Flame.
Thank you. Gazebo, 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 gazebo. There it is. Alright, when a pine cone twig and a feather and a severed humanoid hand, yep, are placed in the brazier and set on fire. It says a silver flame, but I'm making it green. It continues to burn for a 10-day. Wow. It generates heat and light equivalent to that of a campfire and can't be extinguished. Oh, that's fun. Let me put out a light source for you.
My eyes.
My eyes. You feel like
So beautiful.
you feel like you did something good here. You feel like you did something good, kid. You did good. Boosh.
Whoosh.
It says like a campfire. How much light does a campfire produce?
Yes.
Yes. Campfire, campfire. This song is not as wholesome as it seems. Campfire light. How much illumination does create bonfire? Oh, yeah, I guess I'll go off of that. Bonfire fills a 5-foot cube. Fire makes light. Thank you. Determinations. I just need light from a campfire. I'll just say like 60 and 60. Just keep it simple. bright light. 600. You know what? 60 and 30. We'll do that. Boosh. Light. Yeah, see, that's... There you go. Now everybody... All of China knows you're here. So you light that up. Okay, yeah, cool. You did it. It's lit,
Now what?
as the kids say.
Well, the inscriptions for this ritual were up there, so I'm gonna go check up there.
I'll go with you.
Okay.
Okay. Can't have her dying again.
I think she's the only one who didn't really get hurt.
Well, this time.
Hey, Kate.
Oh,
Oh, it's,
Oh, well done.
I need your bunny cams.
The other K.
The other Kate.
oh! I
With
thought you
a-
said, "Hey, Kay."
Yeah, because they're
It's
not
gonna be like that for a
they're
while.
not emphasizing the TH in their name.
And I'll assist an opening.
hiya.
What was your strength score?
15.
15 times 30.
450.
Oh, okay. That's more than I thought. Good. Good. Oh, you can't lift it. Haha. Sorry, not a haha. That's not fair. Keith, you feel like, despite Yavantis trying to help, they're not really putting any strength into lifting with you, so you're mostly doing all this lifting on your own, and you're not able to lift it.
Whew. Okay, we need more gams, everybody. Pitch in your gams.
Yeah, maybe if more people pitched in their gams.
I'll try and help.
Other wizard, lend us your strength.
Yeah, this will work well.
I'll try and
Push on
help.
just push on the corners towards
Shees,
each other
do you
so
have-
rotate it open.
Oh, she actually has strength. Okay.
No. Okay then.
I don't need rolls
I
I don't need rolls from you guys. I just need to make sure that their lifting capacity can do
Mine
this.
I
Okay.
have a 12 strength.
Yeah. So I'll say combined it gets a little bit easier because it doesn't quite exceed. So yeah, don't you love strength dump stats, everyone? With Oshis and Kaith lifting it, the two of you together can finally get it moving. And when you get it moving, what you end up seeing is there is another corpse in there. And as soon as the lid is no longer preventing them from sitting up, a corpse starts to lift. And it does the like 90-degree angle, like from 180 to 90 degree, just slowly up, and then they just and then they look and they see all of you, and they look at Oshis and in Elven, which does Kate speak Elven?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
True. It's
then,
Elven.
well, that's what I wanted to make sure because everyone else is an elf. Kaith is not an elf. So in Elven, you see this undead elf ask, "Why am I awake?"
Oh, good morning. Sorry, didn't mean to disturb you. Would you like to go back to bed?
No, I have been awoken for a purpose. Who completed the ritual?
Oh, that was...
It was kind of a team effort.
Yeah. Although I guess I kind of led it.
We all put things in it.
Then I shall follow all of your commands.
Well, hello, friend.
I am Sanar.
Sonar. Alright, here we go.
Yeah, let's see it.
Sonar.
Sanar.
Okay, that seems like a good idea. Maybe stupid apostrophe somewhere.
Sarnar.
Baron.
Damn it, shame.
I was thinking about putting an H
It's
in
almost
there.
like Dido has played this game before.
I don't know.
I know that's well off as
Apostrophe
that's
always-
Sarnar.
Apostrophes always translate to H's. It's fine.
Sarnar. Perfect, nailed it.
Do you want to hear a funny joke about an Australian accent?
Yeah, Shane,
Did
do
I
you want to
hear-
hear a funny joke
Do
about an
you?
Australian accent?
Yeah, sure.
So, do Australian people say Mojo Jojo, Marjar Jar Jar? Is that how they say it?
Do they? Do they?
It just sounds funny. That's the joke. Marjar Jar Jar?
They say they want you to say Mojo Jojo.
Mojo Jojo.
Dinar,
It didn't work!
would you be able to find this place again if we left here?
Also, here's a picture. Because I found a picture
man.
for it.
Beautiful.
Wait, those two don't look similar.
No, they don't.
That's
because
because one's a monster token.
one's the generic monster token, and one is an image I found to replace it because it's supposed to be an elf and not a man-made horror beyond human comprehension.
Well, look, one just wrapped up, the other one's in casual. It's fine.
It's true. Oh,
Well,
sweet.
it's like
Man-made horrors beyond
Well-
human
10%
comprehension.
Well, all I want right now is just to be friends.
Is that your command?
Well, does one really command others to be friends? Or are
Yes.
they just...
Friends.
Okay, friends.
Very well. I will be your friend.
Would you
I
be able to find this place again if we left here?
Yes, in regards to that question, they look around and they say, magic prevents this place from being found.
Oh.
Explain why I've never seen it.
And why you are
Yesterday.
failing so miserably to mark it on the maps.
Oh.
Wow, you were asleep, but you have such high perception.
I am aware of everything that transpires in my tomb.
So, what? Who was the
Who was
woman?
Phone? A druid, bent on revenge.
Was
What?
it because of her sister, question mark?
Yes. She cried about it quite often.
I just...
How is she gonna go about her revenge?
Murder. Those that took her sister would know her pain tenfold.
Who?
The hunters of Lonelywood.
They killed dog?
Hey Oshus, how many hunters have died recently besides the one to the moose?
Yes.
The only one that I know of is the one that died to the moose.
The implication of this well-written quest is that several.
How many hunters are in Lonelywood?
The implication is several.
There are quite a few. There are enough to keep everybody. There are enough to keep
people fed, basically.
Yeah, keep people fed double because of the sacrifice.
I told you to open up.
So there have been a lot more hunters going out. Some of the hunters aren't even actually hunters.
I mean, okay, so several may not be helpful in this context. Because Lonelywood's population is only 100 people. And so I suppose if we were going to blame several deaths at the hands of this moose, does it specify hunters have been dispatched to kill so it's more that the loggers were being attacked, but still, if you're under the assumption that a good majority of the people in Lonelywood make their living as hunters and loggers, roughly half of the population, and then a handful of those got killed, probably anywhere from 5 to 10 people, enough for it to be a problem and not just an isolated incident. Usually once more than 2 people get killed by the same thing, they start to treat it like it's a real problem. So anywhere from 3 to 5, probably 3 to 5 hunters were killed. Hunters/loggers, woodsmen, hunter, or 3 to 5 woodsmen had been killed. There we go.
Well, unless we
or woods people, if we want to be politically correct.
Unless those people were the exact ones that did that, then there's a few murderers in Lonelywood.
I mean, you have witnessed yourself how starving they are.
You make too many assumptions of the good nature of others.
Not everybody is good-natured. There are some that do eat the flesh of men.
I don't think that she was really eaten, though.
She was not. Only recently was her body brutalized beyond what initially happened to her.
Unless we can speak with the dead, we're not going to know who it was or why they killed her.
Technically, I believe we already are, dear.
You want to go talk to the other dead body?
Miss Sanar, is it possible that you can divine who the particular individual culprits are?
I am not gifted with magic and death.
How specific do you have to be to operate that mirror of yours, Juventus?
Well, the magic is specific, not the operation of it.
Wow, Evantis, your voice changed so much. Got a little low and gravelly.
Well, that was our friend.
You couldn't simply ask it to reveal the murderer.
It's possible, but it's going to be more difficult.
I'm sure you plant friend had done that. I would have.
They probably. But it's it's worth a try. I don't have any personal experience with it, or at least I don't think I do. If I do, I feel like I'm in danger. But if I don't, then it would be a little harder, but it's possible. And they would be able to resist the magic easier.
It seems it may be a bit beyond us to try and bring someone to justice over this.
Well, I mean, while we're
Much as it
here,
pains me.
we can try.
It's worth a shot, but we shouldn't get our hopes up.
I won't.
Well, there's a fun detail. The magic and materials used to preserve the mummy have the effects of making it smell like pumpkin spice.
You smell wonderful.
Thank you.
Nice.
Smell like the fall.
Smell like capitalism.
Well, alright, let's try this thing.
What thing are you trying?
To scry on
A very non-specific thing that we may not even find. That is
Awesome. Then that
someone
doesn't.
involved in
I was like,
murder
that
or
doesn't
murder
tell
of
me
the druid.
anything.
it's what was Ravison's sister's name?
You have no idea.
But we can get physical things from them to use as a source for the memory. Like, find the killer of this person. Put her other hand up.
Lord Bushimi, do you know the name of Ravison's sister?
I've been here the whole time.
Oh, hello.
As they manifest at the top of the hill. Not you. Yes, I do know her name. Her name was Vernus. Not to be confused with Avernus. Sauron, thank you. Can Dido go 3 for 3 today? Yep. Just like she's not even trying anymore.
Literally? Oh wait, never mind. I was gonna say I was literally about to do that, but then I realized it's a U and not an E, so never mind.
Yeah. Alrighty. Yes, her name is Vernus.
Well, alright. Well, we have a basis for the spell. Personal items. It may still be a bit tricky, but I'll give it a shot. Think you can do the moon thingy again?
I can certainly try.
You can certainly try.
Alright. So, we'll do that.
Boy, you're enjoying some more fish.
Yeah.
We can kind of expedite it if it's gonna take.
Nope, you're already committed. Roll.
Yeah, I'll roll a counter again to try and get it to reflect on the full moon. Hey.
It works.
And I will concentrate, and I will say the murderers of Ernest the Elf.
Okay. That's there. You do not have a likeness or picture, possession, garment, body part, lock of hair, bit of nail, or the like belonging to any of these individuals. So I'll take that into consideration. And then go from here?
Maybe we inadvertently do. I say as I take the cookie out of my pocket.
Oh no. Is that a serious gesture?
No.
Okay.
Maybe he does. He's just gonna eat on it. Like,
Oh, well. No matter how much bonus they get to the modifier for you guys not having any idea who these people are when you try and scry them, if I roll a 2 and a 3, it doesn't matter.
Nice.
Because you used your scrying to look at. You looked at yourself. You looked at
Snowboy.
Snowboy. You looked at unmentioned individuals. You looked at the crash site. Did you look at anything else after the crash site?
No.
No?
We looked at deer in between.
Deer, that's 5. Okay, so this makes 6, right? Okay. Okay. So you say you want to see the people who murdered Vernus, and so the all-knowing magic mirror who knows who Vernus is, because fuck it, it's scrying magic, it's just gonna work that way. It materializes the images of, because it doesn't have split screen functionality. It only manifests one person, and I drew a blank on your name all of a sudden. Oshis, you recognize.
I didn't go in with them.
Oh, you didn't go in with them. Yavantes, you see a human male, clad in heavy winter's gear, currently trudging through the snow with a bow in hand, traveling along with several other heavy winter gear covered people. You know, their faces are covered by heavy wools, and they have snow goggles, much like your own when traversing the bad weather and cold of Icewind Dale. Their identities are not visible, but it is a tall human male.
Houtini, go get Oshis, please.
Hoot, 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 hoot. Hoot, 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 hoot. Hoot, 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 hoot. It lands on top of your head, Oshis.
Out here to hang out and keep watch.
Hoot, hoot, hoot. It starts fluttering on top of you.
I'm not gonna help them in this endeavor. Sorry, friend.
Houtini's gonna. I'm just gonna mentally ask Houtini to like clutch her coat arm and start flying towards me.
Flutter, 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 flutter. Hoot,
Won't
hoot, hoot,
let
hoot,
it.
hoot, 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 hoot. She does not move.
Okay. Then I am going to make sure to memorize all the features and details that I can.
You see heavy cloak covered in snow, thick winter gear covered in snow, snow goggles covered in snow, no exposed skin covered in snow, beard slightly exposed from snow, but also covered in snow.
I'm gonna memorize the clothing and any other discernible markings that might be on them.
There are no discernible markings because they're covered in thick winter gear.
Okay.
And snow.
And snow. Yeah. It's almost like when you're in very, very cold Arctic temperatures, having an exposed body is dangerous.
What is it? Like jumping in a frozen lake?
Boy, you sneeze for a moment, like somebody was thinking about you. Hmm.
Do I see any like markings like on the cheeks or something that might show a little skin?
On the what?
Cheeks or anything?
No,
Okay.
because again, they are covered.
In snow.
In snow.
Yeah. Yep, I just spend the time memorizing as best I can until the spell's done. Then I'll return.
The real plot twist is it's Flurry Snowboy who killed them.
Dun dun
Ate
dun!
With his wolf family.
Yeah, no. The person was not eaten. Anyways, here we are.
I am satisfied with everything we've done here. Should we return to town so Kay can play?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm.
We have a mummy.
You have a mummy.
We do have a mummy.
Everybody had a mummy at one point.
Does it look a lot like a mummy, or can it pass for a person?
So I showed you a picture.
Let me see that picture again.
It looks like a mummy.
Oh.
It looks like an undead elf.
Also, you guys don't have to rush to get back. I'm playing Sims and listening.
I'm gonna get my disguise kit and play dress up with this mummy.
Okay. Tell me how you make this rotting corpse not look like a rotting corpse with your disguise kit.
Yep, I'm gonna use a little bit of makeup, and they already smell nice, so that's cool. Give them like a spare coat and maybe a.
That's in your disguise kit? A
I
coat?
don't know. I've got costumes in the disguise kit, so. Maybe a pair of glasses. And
Actually,
goggles.
what it says is cosmetics, hair dye, and small props.
Oh, okay. All right.
Perfect. Put the Groucho Marx glasses on him.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give them glasses and makeup, and I should have.
Big fake mustache.
Oh, I do have some extra clothes, so I'll use that as well. Da-da-da-da. 25.
12. Okay.
12. Okay.
You are trying to make a rotting corpse not look like a rotting corpse, so it is not a normal roll. With a 12, you feel like this may work as you put makeup and props and some hair dye into trying to make them look alive again. It may work. And then you take out the heavy winter gear and you're like, oh, I just looked at this thing that obscured a person's identity a lot by covering them in heavy winter gear. Maybe I should just cover the mummy up in heavy winter gear so that their face and stuff is hidden. Because you mentioned having spare clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I said I was going to use them.
Alright. So you do that, and that helps a lot more than trying to just cover them in makeup. So their identity is obscured, and anybody who looks at them without a level of scrutiny won't notice them because their identity is concealed.
Alright, let's go back.
Alright, let's go back. Whoop. Welcome back to Lonelywood.
We will start leading us back.
Okay, survival roll, please.
$17.
17. One moment, please. Nice. Okay. You're not there yet. I'm just going to flop you down on Lonelywood's map so I don't have to do it later and forget. Lonelywood. Alright, So your overland travel information is as follows, because I need to pull it back up. Why is it like this? Why are you like this? Zoom in. Thank you. Okay. Ooh, avalanche skill challenges. Nice.
Whoop.
Whoop.
Yeah, remember how all those wizards dumpstarted strength?
Oh yeah. Let's see, it's rested on. It doesn't give us a pace of traveling over roads. Instead, you're not traveling on the roads. And, so for every 2 miles, you can travel 2 miles per hour. No, that's 1 mile per hour. Because I'm just going to treat it like your winter gear that was provided to you, so it's not your fault if they don't actually include it. Include snowshoes. So I'm just under the impression everybody has snowshoes because, like I said, it'd be a dick move to give you guys free gear and then not include the snowshoes.
I bought snowshoes.
Oh, well, okay. I'm just going to assume everybody has them because it should be included in heavy winter gear. You would think, anyways. So you can refund that and just treat it like you have it. So,
Do you have the receipt?
Do you have the receipt? Because I can give you store credit if you don't.
If not, we can look it up by barcode as well. By no, not barcode, debit card.
By debit,
I don't think they do debit.
Yeah, they only take Electrum here in 10 towns.
No, this is we're leaving.
You can't leave.
Time to burn down the Lonely Wood.
We'll go to El Terrell and get out of here. We'll get better currency from there.
Dang. I mean, Shay did want to play Avernus again.
We stumble out of Rime and into Avernus.
Alright.
You go from
How did you
one
guys
extreme to the other.
How'd you guys end up in hell? You want to save the day or say no? Fuck Electrum. That's why we're here.
You make it sound like the soul coins aren't made out of Electrum.
They're not really souls at all. It's just Electrum.
It's just it's the souls of people who invested in Electrum coin.
Oh no!
Right, where's my over?
They crashed and they just had a pass that was
Electrum is just NFTs.
They sold their souls for eCoin, not realizing it's just Electrum.
Oh, where is it? Why is this so hard to navigate? Supplemental rules. Why is there supplemental rules for Alchemist Fire? I'm gonna have to look into that later. Slippery ice. Wow. Precipitation, ethereal plane. Okay, that has nothing to do with what I need. I'm just gonna say it takes several hours, and then you get there because this is something Wizards of the Coast should have thought of if it was going to be part of the game, or at least make it easy to find. So hey, you make it back to Lonelywood. I imagine the first order of business is to go see Boy at the Lucky Liar.
I'm gonna take Dinar to my place, just so you know nobody gets a close look.
Okay.
And then I will meet you guys there.
Oshis breaks off, and the mummy follows you and says, "This is a nice house. You have a nice home."
Thank you. I hope you enjoy your stay here.
I will enjoy staying wherever you stay.
I'd probably set up the potted druid and in a place where it can get whatever sunshine does come through.
So none.
The sun has not risen in 2 years.
It's true. But
Stuff still grows,
well,
which means there is enough sunlight coming through that
well,
allows stuff to live.
that's
Wild magically
That's
turn
the
them into a
that's the thing.
genetically appropriate plant.
That's the thing. Nothing is actually growing. That's why there's no farms out here. Anyways, you set it up in a window, hoping that it'll gain enough light to stay alive, and then you give it some water because it's a plant, and plants need water. And then do they though? Just not a bunch of water, little bits of water. What is the plan once you have dropped off the potted plant and the mummy?
I said we were gonna meet at the Lucky Liar.
As the two of you start to leave your house, the mummy starts to follow you.
You need to stay here until we can.
Your wish is my command. Now that you have given it an order, it waits at the door.
I give
Stay
them
inside. Don't let anybody in.
I will kill anyone who tries to enter your room.
No, not what I said.
They blink. One eye and then the other.
I love them.
When we get a chance later, we need to talk.
Yes, we do.
We will speak on the morrow.
Yeah, I make sure the curtains are usually always closed, but yeah, I'm just gonna just to make sure like it looks like nobody's.
Is there anything you enjoy doing?
Serving you. It sustains me. That and necromancy.
Okay.
I don't know much about the necromancy.
I mean, I could study necromancy with them.
Like a good thing you guys could do together, but we said we were gonna meet people.
Subtype unlocked. Necromancy.
Finally, wait.
Now you head back to... Boy, Kaith and Thalia have arrived well before the others because they took time to go to their house. Boy, what are you doing?
I am eating my fish.
You have been eating fish for hours. Slow chomps.
Yeah, I've been eating my fish, and occasionally I'll go downstairs and go to like the bartender lady and just be like, food.
They expect you to pay an Electrum or add it to your Electrum tab.
Yeah, I just have it on like on Kate's tab because he has all my money.
The bill has been added to Kaith's room.
Why don't you eat 700 gold worth of fish? They don't even have that much.
There's an automatic 20% tip surcharge applied to the bill.
Because you were babysitting.
I left the moose skin at my place for now.
Okay.
So the only thing I'm carrying with me is the head.
Z-head.
Z-head.
Boy, you see your friends arrive with a bloody moose head.
I go over and I'm like, hold on. I'm like, good job. And I
Thanks,
hold
we
my
almost
arms out
died.
for a hug.
I hug him.
Y'all hug.
So we made some new friends, and I met a deity, and his name is Lord Steve Buscemi.
I'm Bushimi! The bush is standing behind you.
I see that and I'm like, ah!
And it screams back, ah!
Would you like to worship Buscemi with me?
Not to talk.
Would you like to taste a dingleberry?
God.
How?
Right here! And it extends a branch and there's a blueberry on there.
Steve, propositioning a minor.
Right?
Put my berries in your mouth.
You should do it as a form of worship.
No meat. No thanks.
I am appalled.
Filthy heathen. And it puts its berries away.
It's alright, Lord
Stomach,
Bushimi.
no
I am still your acolyte.
It extends a berry out to you.
I dutifully nom said berry.
And you heal 1 point. And your tongue stays blue.
No.
Yes. Now what?
Right, I know how to brush my teeth.
Do you though?
Yes.
Keith, have fun?
He looks down where he's probably his chain mail has got a nice like dent
Moose
in it
hole in it.
where he took antlers. Like, not as much as I'd have liked, but we did put a stop to the killer moose.
Good job. And I hold my hand out for my arms out for a hug.
He'll give Flurry a hug.
A little tender there as you hug.
Well, I guess we should
What's
go.
now?
We should go speak with the speaker. Who's good at speaking?
I'm no good at speak.
It's okay. I'm pretty good at speaking. At least decent at speaking, but not horrible at speaking.
I just learned.
I love learning.
I love learning. Learning is fun.
Okay, let's go speak to the speaker.
We'll go get everybody and we'll head over there.
I'm following everyone. Oh, and then I go, Keith. Pay lady.
Yeah. Excuse me?
Food. And
The
point to the
tab.
bartender tender lady.
Yeah, before he leaves a while. How much do I owe for the lad?
500.
Electrum. Don't worry, you can take your made-up space money out of here.
Also, my background didn't tell me anything about how much gold I get or anything.
You're a child from the wild. You don't have gold.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
What is
But-
money?
Over the 2 years, did I earn any? If I
No,
did,
Not really.
in case what happened.
Not really. You're broke.
There, it makes sense.
So how much do I owe for this tab?
Let's see here. Edition, or actually, there's
So, if it was only a day,
costs. Yeah, it would only
Was
be
it
a day.
so it was only a day, and I had at least 2 fish, then most likely
It would have cost you.
a meal. Because the fish, didn't I get on my own?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
somebody probably. Well, you probably didn't have anybody cook it for you, huh?
No,
Yeah. No.
I'm used to it.
So just the room then.
Well, no, and then I did ask her for a meal. when I
Oh
didn't
yeah,
have
did
it.
ask her for a meal, yeah. Let's see. It doesn't specify what services is a 2. Okay, that can narrow that down a little bit for me. So poor lifestyle. It cost you 2 silver.
Take that out and hand it over.
For a little markup, inflation, 2 silver, yeah. Which of course translates to 100 electrum. Not really.
Mhm.
No.
Anyways, So you all head to go find the speaker. You head to the speaker's house. Again, it's a larger building, but it seems like there's been some scaling done to be appropriate for taller folk and for halflings. Like there's a secondary doorknob and such. And so when you knock, a small halfling child opens the door, and they're like, "You're not dead!"
Nope,
No,
definitely
Scoop.
alive.
I'm not Scoop, I'm Ladle.
I wave to the kid because we played together last time. I say, "Hi, friend."
Hello!
May we come in?
Mama! And the mom
Hilda man.
pokes ahead, and they're like, "Oh, yes, they're back, and far sooner than I thought. Please, come inside.
Sooner than I expected.
Sooner than we all expected."
Okay, so we almost died, but as you can see, we have succeeded as we have this decapitated giant killer moose head.
I can see that.
So the murder moose was defeated. We also met a Sylvan deity. This here is...
Hello!
Yep.
Worship me. I am your god.
This is Bushimi.
That's a talking bush.
Yes, a deity.
All right. And she turns to Ricardo Shees. Give me all the details of what happened.
It didn't take as long as I had expected to actually track the beast down.
Well, you're
It
doing
took
better
us
than
to a
most.
place- It took us to a place deep in the woods where we surveyed its den, and we were able to catch it off guard. It did quite a bit of damage to all of us. And we also found out that some of our hunters are hunting more than animals.
And not for food.
Oh.
We found the body of a sister of a druid that were killed by hunters from Littlewood.
Just a druid?
Well, there's a druid and her sister who was murdered by some woodsmen.
Yes, that's what Oshis just told me.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have any more information on the druid?
No, the druid was dispatched, or we could get much more information.
Curious. Well, I would hope that the woodsman here in town would have had a reason for doing so.
No. It was ongoing abuse.
Her
He was-
expression kind of darkens at that.
She was strangled to death. It was no hunting accident.
I would have assumed at first that it was just perhaps they were wild shaped into some creature and shot at, but you would come out of that once you are damaged enough. So the fact that she was strangled means they either finished the job because they didn't want her talking about it, or
No, if they were going to finish the job, they would have just used the weapons they had. Why go
Strangling is
How-
a very intimate act.
You watched me hunt, Faith. Do I strangle the things I hunt?
well, no, they don't turn into people either after you shoot them.
People tend to fight back as well. However, strangling is a different matter. We would need to know both sides of the... Well, not both sides of the story, but we kind of have one side of the story from your account, and we would need to know their side of the story and what happened.
Well, I can tell you that some of them are still alive. I'm also an elf. Am I in danger? Do they not like elves?
This druid was not an elf.
Never mind.
But I
will,
believe
I will say that a lot of the druids this far north abhor civilization and are self-declared enemies of establishment and protectors of nature. There have been reports of other druids attacking settlements and caravans, so the situation may not be as black and white as we assume, even if the hunters had gone too far in what happened.
There's kind of... I mean, there's a little bit of a difference between, doing a quick kill and tormenting someone to death.
Have you fought in battles before?
I don't remember.
Nimsy will walk over to where their large plush chair is and sit down, and directly overhead on their mantle is a sword and shield that's mounted to the wall. And they're as somebody who became Speaker of Lonelywood through the defense of 10 towns, I can tell you that hand-to-hand combat often results in, as it's aptly named, hand-to-hand combat. Sometimes strangling or being strangled can be the outcome if a weapon is lost. You will do whatever you need to survive.
I could only imagine it's useful against verbal components as well, which, being a druid, they may have relied on magic.
We don't even know if they're a druid.
We don't know if the person that died was a druid. We just know that the sister was.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sorry, my mistake.
You don't know any of the real details of this woman who died. All you know is that a frost druid whose sister was killed used the white moose to get revenge on the town. Everything else is assumption.
We shouldn't, other than hunters hunting people or animals that turn into people, whatever the situation was.
Well, I will say we haven't resorted to cannibalism yet, so hunting people isn't necessarily on the table.
Well, I'm not sure if we want to follow this crime further, if it is a crime, of course. I'm jumping to assumptions again.
Well,
I don't suppose there would be an official, a town census or a registry that may happen to include who or who does not go on hunts.
Oshus was the one who studied the body. I mean, I did too, but I think Oshus is probably smarter than me on this matter.
I can't even declare it a crime because these individuals were enemies of Lonelywood. They weren't citizens. They're not entitled to the same rules and justice as we would be.
Just be on the lookout in case whoever did this pisses off another druid.
Well, I imagine the druids don't need a reason to be pissed off. And then Ladle and Scoop run by going, pissed, 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 pissed.
Oh no.
Because they're impressionable use.
I raised my hand.
Yes?
I am druid.
There's a moment of consideration as they think about reaching for the crossbow hidden under their chair.
I'm not mad.
Well, I don't know. It's like all I know is that Oshus studied the body and said that there were signs of ongoing abuse.
That tends to happen when people get their hands on... You know what? We're not going to talk about this around my children. If the implication is what you said it is, it's a very deplorable action, and I, for one, as the Speaker of Lonelywood, don't condone it. If it turns out that you find out... If you find out who's the hunters responsible, they are subject to the laws of Lonelywood.
Through the use of magical means, our dear friend Juventus was able to
Determine that it was a hunter.
Discern that someone was still alive. The perpetrator of said incident, I won't call it a crime again.
The moose did not
That's
kill all of our
all,
woodsmen, so that is a safe assumption.
Which is a blessing, of course, but thus I'll ask again, should anything happen again, I'd be happy to investigate it for you if you'd be so kind to provide any names that you might... Well, any names of hunters or woodsmen. And I'll also remind you that I'm an investigator.
Yeah. Should any woodsman show up at the Lucky Liar bragging about torturing wild people out in the frozen wastes, I'll be sure to contact you first. But considering this was a crime we were not aware of in the first place until your intervention, I don't think that that's going to be coming to light anytime soon.
And it happened months ago. So if they haven't gotten a big mouth by now.
Did we hear about any big mouths and think nothing of it?
Well, this is the first time you're finding out about it, so...
Okay.
But I believe that there was payment involved.
There was. And so Nimsy goes to collect the promised payment, which was... I need to just stop looking at this because it keeps scrolling back to the elven tomb. It was 100 gold for the moose head. And so she says, as promised, and hands Oshis the sack of gold coins.
I appreciate this.
No, Lonelywood appreciates this. You have done us a great service and saved the livelihoods of many of us.
I will.
I've raised my
Yeah.
hand again.
Yes?
Friend of town. Want to say.
Want to what?
Want to say.
Want to say?
I friend of town.
Oh, yes.
So-
You all are.
So no kill.
Oh. No, you're safe.
Nobody's gonna kill you, young one.
Hopefully
Not while I'm
not.
around.
Not while I'm around.
Oh my gosh, I have that song stuck in my head.
Now it's going to be in there forever.
And I have to watch Sweeney Todd.
Shay has to watch Sweeney Todd as well. She's never seen it.
Never seen it.
Out there.
I know. It's gonna be a movie night soon with sing-alongs.
I am
I've
gonna give
heard the
20,
songs from it, but I haven't seen it.
25. I've seen the movie and I've seen it on the stage version. Is always better. I'm gonna give 25 gold to the peoples that were there, only because I'm not gonna give the cleric 40 gold.
The cleric.
And then everybody else only gets 20.
Get that. Okay. Well, thank you, Speaker.
Of course. And please, take a cookie. And they offer the halfling-shaped cookies again.
I have definitely taken another cookie.
Oh, she'll take a cookie this time. She's not as mad.
Not nearly as
Last
hostile
time-
now that I've been paid.
She'll
Um,
accept a cookie.
Speaker, I'll be heading to Charmelaine the next day or two.
Fuck Tremolane, somebody says.
Kid goes, fuck, fuck, fuck.
fuck. She's like, oh, great.
I don't think this is the first time that they swear. I think they just do that every time they hear a swear.
Fuck.
Oshis,
Yes?
would you like to, go meet someone with me? Miss
Sure.
Graysteele?
Yes, of course.
Okay. We'll go see Danica Graysteele.
I would offer you guys to stay at my place, but it is not big enough.
Especially now.
Yeah, especially now.
Alright, so heading back to the Lucky Liar, Danica Graysteele is sitting enjoying some fish head stew.
Hello, Miss Graysteele.
Hello. It's been a couple of days since I've seen you. Back for more already. And you brought a friend this time, wiggles her eyebrows.
I have. Their name is Ollie. They're sweet and adorable, and I need to know, what kind of research are we doing?
Oh, I meant your tall friend here. Let's.
Oh yeah.
But at the mention of Lolly, the little Chewinga head pops out, and her eyes go wide. You found one already?
They are bonded to me.
May I see them? And she offers a handout.
I just kind of glance down to Lolly.
Lolly crawls down your arm, goes down into a little run, hops from your arm to theirs, and they hold up the Chewinga. Fascinating. I didn't expect you to find one so quickly. Where did you find them?
Oh, they found me. Although I mean, they were there when I woke up.
There when you woke up. That
Yeah.
doesn't
It
really.
wandered into our camp one night.
Ah, I see. That's much more informative. Thank you.
It was going through one of our friends' underwear.
They tend to be very curious. Yes.
But I wanted to know, what kind of research are we doing? Because I think you are correct in that these kind spirits can indeed help us. They can make food if they really like you, but you have to do stuff for them too.
Such as.
Entertain them, give them things, keep them warm.
I see. Very curious. The purpose of this is purely academic. I'm hoping that the Chewinga might be able to assist with the climate. If it's all right, I would ask that Lolly, was it, stay with me, and they take out the coin pouch of the 25 gold that they had promised you. If Lolly is willing to stay, I will have questions for them, as I will attempt to make communication with the Chewinga. Oh, how exciting. And you may also keep the lantern, so you may find more. If you do bring more, I can continue to provide you for gathering more Chewinga for my studies.
Well, if Lolly wishes, I'd be kind of sad without them, but I understand it's probably safer. And as long as I'm allowed to visit.
I have no objections to that.
What do you think, Lolly?
It just kind of looks back and forth between the two of you. And then it just looks with the penguin mask, runs up to your arm, hugs your arm, and then runs back down to sit at the table. It kicks its little black feet off to the side.
I lean down and I give him a kiss.
It throws its arms out wide.
I, like, scruff up the top of his head, like you do to a dog.
It has no hair.
Oh, he's still got the top of a head.
It
He
does.
turns into a prince.
Hey, and I also found I made a lot of friends in the last couple of days. This is you already met Houtini. This is a Sylvan deity named Washimi.
Hello. Oh, you have an awakened bush. How fascinating.
That's right, a Sylvan deity.
Every time I hear that name, I just snicker.
Me too. It's a name of quality. Well, alright. I think this is a good place to wrap up for the night. Just a tad early, but the Lonelywood quests are done. And with the plans to head...
Level up?
Yes, you've completed 2 quests and had a major story event. I definitely heckled Shay and said that you weren't leveling up just from killing the moose, but today you didn't just kill the moose, so you can level up.
Can I level up even though I didn't do either?
No. Yes.
Like
We'll just say each of the fish that I caught equaled half a level.
Yeah, each of the fish, they were CR5s.
Those are the only fish that they ate. He actually caught like 500 fish just on his own.
And
Yeah, I had to give like 80% of it to the fucking town. Apparently.
consider there was a CR5 creature plus whatever else there was.
No, this isn't based on
That's
this isn't based on experience. You have to remember, and you're the last person to try and justify giving experience to anybody while running a game. So we'll just go ahead and put your attempts at swaiting level ups just right there in the suggestions box that leads down a chute to the furnace.
The
Anyways,
suggestion box that is a guillotine for the hand.
no, it's a chute that goes straight to the furnace. Been keeping this place warm for 30 years. Anyways, that's it. Everybody can level up, and we'll come back at level 2 with plans to head to the next town.
Yay.
Yay!
Yay!
All right, great job, everybody! Woo woo!
Hey, nobody died.
Tourmaline, not too far from here either, so that's good. All right, nobody died in the RP exploration heavy session. Need to start adding traps to these places. Anyways,
What did we get from?
Just kidding. The cookies were poisoned. You fools.
you fools.
We got the tracking lantern
Yeah, you
for
have
the Chewinga.
you have the lantern properly now. Which did I link it last time, hun?
I think you did, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's just a permanent item for you then. Let's see here. I think they're still playing for a little while. So we're going to raid Fantasy Grounds, where one of our new cast members, Krim, is playing in a game called Fabled Dice. So let's go check them out. Hopefully they're still playing. Raid.